Gabriela Magisu, my sweet daughter. Forgive me for the distance and all the moments of loneliness that both of us, or rather the three of us, endured.
This is Nazanin's story.
You really have to be careful, because if they find— No!
A play about the British-Iranian journalist who went on holiday and never came home.
Overthrow the regime. I love my country.
Showing at the Essex Lakeside Theatre, this play tells the story of how Nazanin has been held captive in Iran and her husband's uphill struggle to bring her home.
I would love to marry you again. The best thing that could ever happen to me.
This is a diplomatic tug-of-war between Britain and Iran. The Iranian government are demanding money which they claim was promised to them, but Britain says no. At the heart of the struggle isn't just Nazanin, but the daughter and husband that she's been separated from. Richard, when was the last time you spoke to Nazanin?
Last time I spoke to Nazanin would have been on Monday morning.
And how is she?
She was okay. Yeah, she was okay. You know, those who follow our story closely will know that Gabriella, our daughter, has just returned to the UK. That's been hard for Nazanin. So most of the conversation was talking about how Gabriella was, how she is, getting Gabriella to come along and say a couple of words. And Gabriella's 5, so she didn't want to talk very long. And then me asking how Nazanin was.
It's been 3 years since your wife was arrested, 3 years since she's been in prison. How have you been coping?
She's in, I mean, our story, for those who follow, it's been going on a long time. She's kind of waiting for some positive movement from the British government, from the Iranian government, from any government.
Has there been any positive movement?
Not recently. We really are waiting. So a couple of weeks back, just before Nazanin, just before Gabriella was allowed to come back, and that probably is positive in itself, Nazanin was taken to see a health commission, which is a body in the Iranian prison that can review whether you should be kept in prison or be allowed to be released on medical grounds. So we've had that, waiting for a result from that. So there's reasons to sort of keep hanging on to hope, but in terms of actual positive movement, no, not really for the past couple of months.
Let's talk about the British government for 1 second. Obviously, we had that instance where Boris Johnson wrongfully stated that your wife was teaching people journalism. That's not true, is it?
Yeah, that's not true.
No. Has he apologised for that statement?
He never apologised to me. He made a statement in Parliament where he said he was sorry if people were upset by it. He's never retracted the statement. More importantly than the statement, I think it's he made a promise, which was to leave no stone unturned and to do everything to get her home. Well, now he's Prime Minister, and he is still Prime Minister until an election happens. It is in his gift to deliver on that promise.